To say over the last couple of days, he's been a very busy man. We did hear from him this morning too. He's banking on international travel returning next year. Do you think that's wise, considering how slow our vaccine rollout has been and what's happening overseas?
Well, we'll take the best advice from the medical experts, as we've done the whole way through. And so we're hoping, we're counting, we're banking on, of course, international travel being back to some sort of pre-COVID normality next year. But again, we'll take that best possible medical advice and we'll follow that at the appropriate time.
It doesn't seem like the Prime Minister and the Treasurer are on the same page at the moment. You've got the Treasurer saying he wants open borders. That's the key to our economic recovery. Well, yesterday we heard from the PM that there is no appetite for opening our borders just yet.
Well, we'll open our borders when it's safe to do so, and I know the Treasurer and the Prime Minister are both singing from the same sheet as far as that's concerned. I
know you're saying it's not an election budget, but we did see with state leaders closed borders, very popular. That's got to be in the back of the Prime Minister's mind, don't you think?
Well, we want open borders, of course we do. We want our planes bringing migrants, we want planes bringing tourists, we want planes bringing people who will seek permanent residency to fill those 43,000 jobs that are going in regional Australia right now. But we'll only do it when it's safe to do so. Of course, Australia has been built on the back of migration, largely built on the back of foreigners coming in and taking jobs, taking those important jobs that are there at the moment. Australia's workers, well, they're doing the best they can, and certainly there's 30,000 more jobs thanks to the infrastructure budget that is going to be announced tomorrow night. But we want to make sure that, of course, our international borders are open, but only when it's safe to do so.
So, look, our economic recovery has been quicker than I think anyone anticipated, yet we're now staring down $1 trillion debt. Is now the time to be spending as much money as you are?
It's spending money on vital infrastructure. It's spending money on making sure that we bust through the congestion in the capital cities, that we've got safer roads in regional Australia, that we've got the rail freight networks that are addressing the logistics task. That's what we're doing, and I've got every confidence that when you look at agriculture, it grew by $6 billion on the back of a crippling drought. I've got every confidence in the resource sector continuing to do what it's doing. Keith Pitt talks about all the time how much the resources sector is growing through our exports, and we'll continue to be a trading nation. Trade means jobs, more trade means more jobs, and we'll continue to back our farmers, back our miners and back our country. I've got every faith in the resilience of Australians, every confidence in us paying down this debt and getting through it, but Australia's the best place in all of the world in which to live during this global pandemic. We've proved that, and certainly regional Australians have been magnificent, and that is why regional Australia is the best place in all of the world in which to live during this insidious virus that has caused so much heartbreak right